Hey guys, it's Caren. I'm recording this video because I can't make the call tonight. I'm so sorry I have to go to work. I just wanted to go over a couple small things and just touch base with everybody. So week 1 and week 2, as you notice, are not that different. The only thing that's different is you add some beans in for week 2. Saw some posts on there that people were flying through week 1 totally easy. Some people had really bad headaches. We warned you about those, but everyone should be feeling much better by now and a little more focused. I also noticed that some people said that week 2 was a little more challenging than week 1. Here's my thoughts on that. Week 1, you're all in. You're excited. You're excited about the new food. You're excited about the way you're feeling. Week 2, you're like, okay, I kind of miss what I had. I miss my things. I miss my sugar. I miss my go-tos. I miss what I had before. This is great. I feel great, but I still really want that. So this is where that pivot happens. This is where you have to stay with it. You have to keep on going and keep on pushing through those cravings, because the longer you go without your cravings, the easier it becomes to not give in to them. And then you actually stop thinking about them less, because when you crave sugar, it's a habit. Your body doesn't crave sugar, your brain craves sugar. So if you are craving sugar, it's typically a habit. So when you're finding yourself craving those things, it's a habit. They're good. Obviously we want them, right? We want those pleasures. So they come back in moderation. We learn how to eat around them. We learn how to manage before and after. We see how we can tolerate fruit and see if it's a trigger for us. So next week, you're going to start to notice that there's some other things in there, like sprouted breads, sweet potatoes, quinoas, maybe some fruit. I don't eat a ton of fruit because it is a trigger for me. And again, like choices, I'd rather have my glass of wine than an apple. It doesn't say that I don't always have fruit. It's just not a staple in my daily diet. There are times that I'm craving fruit. Maybe I'm thirsty and I'm craving fruit, or it's summertime and I like summer fruit. So it is also seasonal. So understand that your body changes seasonally. So as we're going into the fall weather, you're going to notice you want more stews, not today because it's 83 degrees, but you're going to want more of those warm, comforting foods. So you're going to notice things like that. Those are real things that you do crave, warm comfort foods for a reason, because we are trying to put on a layer to keep ourselves warm. There's a reason for these things. We actually, this is evolved. So with that, when you're coming to week 3, just be mindful. Don't be scared. If you're not ready for week 3, by all means, stay in week 1 and week 2. We have found, though, people that deprive might just fall off completely. So our suggestion is, if you're scared to add in the carbohydrate, maybe at the end of next week on a Friday or Saturday night, you incorporate a quinoa, or you incorporate a sprouted bread or a sweet potato, sort of as a treat for yourself, because that's where your head is at, and see how you feel on it. Nothing's going to happen to you. It's just in moderation. Again, everything is in moderation. So you'll notice that week 2 menus, you're not going to have 3 carbohydrates in a day. You're going to have 1. So if you're choosing to have a piece of sprouted bread, you might have a piece of sprouted bread and maybe a half a piece of fruit, of a serving of fruit. If you choose to have a whole serving of fruit, you notice you might not have a sweet potato. We're gradually going to bring it back into your life. When you move into the real maintenance part of it, it's a little easier. You don't have to overthink it as much. You might have a piece of sprouted bread in the morning. You might have a sweet potato at night. But again, we're giving you the right options. You're not going to sit and eat a bowl of pasta on a Tuesday night. You might have it on a Saturday night, but on a Tuesday night. So if you're feeling fearful about it, go slow. If you're super excited about it, enjoy it. There was something else that I wanted to go over. Okay. I think that was it. Sorry, I was just looking at my notes. I think that was really it. If you have any other questions, guys, please just go onto the Facebook page, post your questions. You guys are doing amazing. Just stay with it. Remember, these small pivots equal big change. All right. Have a good night. Bye.